Hi, I'm Ruth Wilson. I'm here with Theatre Mania for the opening of Charles III on Broadway.
When we opened this play in London at the beginning of last year, if somebody had said you'll be playing on Broadway at the end of next year, nobody would have, and here we are. So it's very exciting.
I mean, we've done this play so many times and we love doing it. We love constantly investigating the characters and the role and the story, and we know it so well, we can really keep it alive. And the writing, Mike Bartlett's writing, is so rich and layered and deep and beautiful. There's always something to discover. And on a night like tonight, this opening, this celebration, it's wonderful to kind of just show all our friends and supporters and the people who are with us today, it's wonderful to give something back to them and do a great celebration show, really a wonderful honor and a pleasure.
There's a keen and generous enthusiasm that emanates slightly more palpably, I think, than it does in London. I mean, I'm sure everyone's having as engaged an experience, but I really feel that engagement here.
I think a Broadway audience seems to be far less cynical, actually, than a British one. They are far more engaged with the story in a way that British audiences, I suppose, just couldn't be because they have the history of it.
It's a story, and yeah, definitely the fairy tale aspect actually is something that I hadn't really considered, but that really comes to life here. And thinking of these characters as almost archetypes or mythological figures, and
It starts off with these fabulously recognisable figures. We laugh at Harry, William, Kate, Camilla, Charles, and then the play starts, and there's a journey to go on, and that was one of the things we've really learned while we've been doing it. I mean, when we first opened at the Almeida back in London, we realised that the audience loved the initial, that initial recognition, and then we had to sort of say, well, actually, no, there's a story we've got to tell, and it's a great story, and if you go with it as an audience, I think it reaps great rewards.
These are questions really being asked in England at the moment about what's going to happen to us. The Queen is the longest serving monarch ever. That makes Charles the longest serving heir apparent ever. She has to die within the next 20 years. So what is going to change? I mean, what is going to happen? It's really interesting. Will Charles be really old when he becomes king? Will he be so old that he'll say, oh, just overlook me and go? I mean, we don't know. So these questions are really pertinent to our world now.